Hey, nation. I'm Derek and welcome to Bears Express Report. With training camp on the horizon for all 32 NFL teams, coaching staffs are gearing up to make some tough decisions ahead of the 2024 season. The Chicago Bears are no exception, facing several roster battles as they work to finalize their 53-man roster. Based on observations and reports from OTAs and minicamp at Hallis Hall, one particular roster spot might not be filled by a current team member. Let's look at a great addition to Chicago. Firstly, I ask for your help. Leave a like. Many of you watch our content daily and forget to click the thumbs up. This is a humble way to support us. It costs nothing and helps us a lot. I'm grateful to you. Thanks. With Rome Odunze expected to take on punt return duties, the necessity of retaining a player like Carter or Pettis diminishes. If the Bears are looking for their sixth wide receiver to be a big-bodied player capable of stepping up in case of injury to one of the top three receivers, questions arise about whether Swain or Johnson can adequately fill that role. At this juncture, it seems unlikely that any of the aforementioned players will secure a spot on the final roster. This doesn't rule out the possibility of the Bears keeping a sixth wide receiver, but the best course of action may be to wait until the end of training camp to see if a suitable player becomes available on the market. In a recent discussion among writers at A to Z Sports, we identified potential surprise cut candidates from all 32 teams. One name that stood out as a possible fit for the Bears' depth concerns is New York Giants wide receiver Isaiah Hodgins. According to our own Mauricio Rodriguez, Hodgins could become a surprise cut due to a competitive battle for the final wide receiver spots on the Giants roster. Here's what Rodriguez had to say. Hodgins might look like a roster lock at first sight, but the Giants have beefed up at wide receiver, and the battle for that last WR spot will be fun to monitor. The Giants signed Allen Robinson after the NFL draft, and assuming they like him, Hodgins might find himself on the outside looking in. Keep in mind, Hodgins has only 6 career special team snaps, which means WR6 could go to a specialist like Gunnar Olszewski or Isaiah McKenzie. Hodgins closely matches Odunze in terms of physical attributes and could serve as a reliable outside option within the offense, especially if Odunze or Moore were to suffer an injury. Over the past 2 seasons, Hodgins has demonstrated his capabilities with 7 touchdowns and appearances in 17 games during the 2023 season. Despite being re-signed by the Giants this offseason on a 1-year deal worth just over $1 million, Hodgins could find himself on the chopping block following training camp. For the Bears, adding Hodgins would be a low-risk move that could pay significant dividends. He would provide a level of value and confidence that currently lacks among the Bears' backup options at wide receiver. If Hodgins becomes available, the Bears would be wise to consider him as a viable candidate to strengthen their receiving core. As the Bears navigate the complexities of finalizing their roster, the emphasis will be on making strategic decisions that bolster both their offensive depth and special teams capabilities. While the current pool of potential sixth wide receivers offers some promise, waiting for a player like Isaiah Hodgins to become available could provide the perfect solution to one of their biggest depth concerns. In the dynamic world of NFL roster management, remaining flexible and open to new possibilities can often lead to the most successful outcomes. For the Bears, keeping an eye on surprise cut candidates from other teams, such as Hodgins, may be the key to enhancing their roster as they prepare for the 2024 season. For you, would it be an exceptional option for Ryan Poles? Would adding Isaiah Hodgins be the right fit to support Odunze? Leave in the comments what you think. Remember to leave your like and subscribe to the channel. Be another fan of our community and let's strengthen the Bears. Until the next video,